What's up, guys? M.V.K here, back again. How's my pack doing out there? If you didn't think I was gonna do it, you are dead wrong. Um, Sorry about the extremely lateness, but um, never mind that. Really, just glad that I'm doing this. I promised I'd give you, no matter what, I'd give you my impressions of Black Lightning, right? So here I am. So basically, we're here to talk about episode 9. I'm here to talk about episode 9. No, excuse me, 8. Sorry, 8. I want to make sure I get this right. It's the title of the episode is the Book of Revelation. We are down to the wire. There are only, I believe, 3 more episodes left of this first season. I believe it's a short season, but this episode was a good refresher. A lot of things have revelations have come out, and certain things I'm gonna get into that. And of course, the biggest WTF moment for me is still how the hell is Lala back? What is going on? Are we dealing with sorcery? Are we dealing with voodoo magic? Are they introducing all that into this world of Black Lightning? It's really cool, but it's kind of scary too. And it's just like when that ended from that last episode, I'm like, what the hell? You know, you know. But people are crazy to see Lala back. This episode also focused on Jefferson teaching Anissa, training her. We see Anissa and Jefferson training hand to hand, her realize how to use her powers in a crowded situation, things like that. This felt very much Obi-Wan and Luke Skywalker, Jefferson being the master and Anissa being his young Padawan. It was so refreshing, but it was cool. Anissa messed up on certain things. She got really confused. There was like one point where she saw a gentleman, a white guy with with the Southern flag, the swastika, the Southern style flag, and she just instantly used her powers, and he said, and it stopped. Okay, I don't like what he's wearing, but you just misjudged that. What makes you think he was, a danger? Basically, Jefferson going through the facts, saying like, look, you're reacting instead of thinking first, and I like that approach. I love that approach, guys. The people are still reeling from what happened to Lady Eve, and people are now turning on Black Lightning, saying that he killed her and everything like that. And that's also the point of this episode, is also finding evidence needed to prove that Jefferson is not, guilty of the crime. We all know it. Anissa uses her head and focuses on the body, and when they go look at her body, Lady Eve's body, it was really cool. It felt like this episode felt so much like I said, a little bit of Luke's, a little bit of Star Wars, a lot of Sherlock Holmes, but just true to grit, and I really enjoyed that. There are a lot of real big interesting takes in this episode, which I really enjoyed, guys. The biggest thing of question is Lala. How is he back? He's back, but he also sees Lawanda, and but when he talks to her, nobody else sees her. It's kind of crazy, but nobody else sees her. And they're like, "Yo, you all right, Lala?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm all right." She's in the shower with him, and they're kissing, but then there's like a tattoo on his chest of her, and it's just really, really interesting. And I'm like, who did this? How did this happen? What is this? Who's at work with this? The biggest revelation as well is we finally get to see who Gambi is working for. And we get to see it's a group called the ASA. I believe that's the name of it. And they are the ones that introduced green light and everything years ago into the community. It's almost like a fumigation, trying to perfect it and the actor who plays like Gambi's like boss or so, I've seen that actor in many movies, and he is always playing the douchebag, always the dick, always the just scumbag. And you listen to this guy talk, it's just like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Um, but Gambi does the right thing, and he tells Jefferson the truth because Lynn starts wondering about that. After Jefferson, she was trying to find, her missing works that she was working on, and Jefferson says, "Go to Gambi. He's been here for a long time. He'd know." And that's when she started. She put it together really quick, like you're hiding something, and it's very, very scary to see that from that point of view and that setting. That he's been lying to Jefferson all these years. Um, I mean, but it's staying true to the comics because that's kind of how it was in the comics too, if I remember correctly. Um, but Jefferson finally does go to Gambi, and Gambi tells him like about everything, and Jefferson gets pissed. And the thing about this ending, what really interested me, I thought Jefferson was going to punch him. I thought he was going. There was a couple points. The way they shot that scene, I'm like, I'm looking for either a punch or he's going to taser punch Gambi, But the biggest revelation, and then it's kind of like already, I thought it was going to happen at the end. Jennifer powers have manifested. Yeah. Okay, so I saved that for last because I wanted to talk about that the most. I'm shocked that they went there with Jennifer already. Jennifer's powers manifest. Her best friend was going up on a ladder, and unfortunately, Jennifer is saying, "Look, it's not really safe," and she fell, and it was almost like fear activated her powers. Her eyes glowed yellow, and she burnt her phone, like shut down her phone. And she did it again when she was in home, and she tried to wonder, and she went to a Nissa about it. So yeah, man. It looks like this week, um, this week Jennifer's gonna realize what's going on, who her dad is, and what's her sister now, and she's inherited powers too. It's gonna be really interesting to see how her powers, because the biggest thing for me with Anissa with Jennifer is that when she becomes lightning, she literally lights up like think of the Human Torch just with electrical powers. That's just the best way to describe it. So it makes me wonder: are they gonna pull that off in special effects, or is she just her eyes just glow yellow and she could just do that stuff? But she kind of has more of daddy's powers. But all in all, this was a really good episode. I really enjoyed the teaching, and Anissa even saved her dad's life, which was great, and he was so happy about it too. But yeah, that was a good teaser. I don't know, guys, I gotta get used to when Anissa uses her power. She goes and like she holds her breath. that's still kind of, I gotta get used to that. But it's interesting how they do it. But this was a really good episode. We have 3 more episodes to go of the season, I believe, because I believe it's only 11 episodes. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, guys. But Book of Revelations, episode 8, I believe. This was really good. I really much enjoyed it, guys. You guys tell me in the comment section below, what did you think of this episode? Did you like it? Did you hate it? How are you liking Black Lightning so far? Give me a rating. I'd love to know. But other than that, guys, this is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace and love. Stay tuned. Keep it real. You're Alpha. I'm the Geek High Lord of New York. My pack, my alphas, my pre-alphas, my omegas, my betas. I wish you would do. You guys take care.